Once upon a time in the quaint little town of Willow Creek, there lived a 12-year-old dreamer named Leo. With tousled brown hair, bright green eyes, and a mischievous smile, Leo spent most of his days lost in his imagination, dreaming of adventures far beyond the boundaries of his small town. His best friend, Mia, often joined him in these daydreams, the two of them concocting tales of treasure hunts, magical creatures, and heroic quests. One sunny afternoon, while exploring the dusty attic of Leo's home, they stumbled upon an old, leather-bound book titled The Map of Wonders. The cover was worn, but Leo's eyes sparkled with curiosity. As they opened it, a parchment unfolded, revealing a hand-drawn map that led to 3 mysterious locations: the Whispering Woods, the Cavern of Secrets, and the Summit of Dreams. Excitement bubbled in their chests. This was their chance for a real adventure. After much deliberation, Leo and Mia decided to embark on their quest that very weekend. They gathered supplies: a compass, a flashlight, some snacks, and a sketchbook to document their journey. As they set out early Saturday morning, the sun peeked over the horizon, casting a golden hue across the town. Leo felt a thrill of anticipation coursing through him. This was the day their adventure would begin. "Do you think we'll really find treasure?" Mia asked, her voice brimming with excitement. "Of course. And even if we don't, we'll discover something even more valuable," Leo replied, a grin spreading across his face. Their first destination was the Whispering Woods, a place rumored to be filled with trees that whispered secrets to those who listened. The woods loomed ahead, tall and majestic, and as they stepped into the cool shade, they felt an electric charge in the air. As they ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew thick with anticipation. The trees stood tall and ancient, their branches swaying gently, as if inviting the children to listen. Suddenly, they heard soft murmurs, like a distant conversation. Leo paused, straining to catch the words. "What do you think they're saying?" he whispered. "Maybe they're sharing secrets," Mia replied, her eyes wide with wonder. As they continued, a mischievous sprite named Tilly appeared, her wings shimmering in the dappled sunlight. She fluttered around them, giggling. "You must solve my riddle to cross my bridge," she declared, pointing to a vine-covered archway. Leo and Mia exchanged glances. "We can do this," Leo encouraged. Tilly recited her riddle. "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" After a moment of pondering, Mia's face lit up. "An echo," she exclaimed. "Correct," Tilly squealed, clapping her hands. With a twinkle in her eye, she granted them passage, revealing a hidden glade filled with flowers that seemed to glow. As they sat and rested, they discussed the importance of teamwork, realizing that their friendship made them stronger. Next, they arrived at the Cavern of Secrets, a dark and eerie place. As they stepped inside, the shadows seemed to dance around them. The cave was filled with stalactites and stalagmites, and the air was damp and cool. Here, Leo faced his greatest fear: darkness. "Mia, it's really dark in here," he said, his voice trembling. "I know, but we can't turn back now," Mia replied, her voice steady. "Let's stick together." The deeper they went, the darker it became, until Leo felt paralyzed by fear. Just then, they heard a soft hooting sound. Out of the shadows, a wise old owl named Orin appeared, perched on a stone. "Do not fear the darkness, young one," Orin said. "It is only a part of the journey." Leo took a deep breath and remembered the light they carried in their hearts. Together, they lit a small lantern, revealing the beauty hidden within the cavern, glowing crystals that sparkled like stars in the night sky. "See," Mia said, smiling. "The darkness has its own beauty." Orin watched them with wise eyes. "Courage isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it," he said. With a sense of gratitude, Leo thanked the owl, feeling a newfound sense of purpose. After leaving the cavern, they continued their adventure toward the summit of dreams, a towering peak that seemed to touch the clouds. The ascent was steep and challenging, testing their endurance. The path was rocky, and several times they stumbled, but each time they helped each other up. Halfway up, they encountered a fierce wind that whipped around them, almost knocking them off their feet. In that moment, they met another traveler, a girl named Lila, who was trying to find her way up the mountain as well. "Hey! Need some help?" Lila shouted over the wind. "Yes, please," Leo called back, grateful for the support. Together, the three of them formed a team, each offering encouragement. Lila shared stories of her own adventures, inspiring Leo and Mia to push through the challenging climb. After a long and arduous journey, they finally reached the summit just as the sun began to set. The view was breathtaking, a sprawling panorama of valleys and rivers bathed in the warm glow of twilight. Leo felt a rush of emotion. They had made it. In that moment of triumph, Leo understood that this adventure was not just about the destinations but about the lessons learned along the way. As they sat atop the mountain, the sky transforming into a canvas of oranges and purples, Leo felt a sense of connection to the world around him. "You know, I always thought dreams were just for when you're asleep," Leo said, gazing out over the horizon. "But now I realize there's something to chase, something to make real." Mia nodded, her eyes sparkling. "And we can do it together." As they prepared to head back, Warren the owl appeared once more. "Your hearts are full of dreams, and now you possess the courage to pursue them," he said with a knowing smile. Leo thanked the owl, feeling a warmth spread through him. The journey back to Willow Creek was filled with laughter and chatter as Leo, Mia, and Lila shared stories of their favorite moments. They discussed their hopes and dreams, each of them inspired by the adventure they had just experienced. When they finally reached their town, the sun had set, and stars began to twinkle in the sky. Leo felt different, more confident and filled with dreams he was ready to chase. In the days that followed, Leo decided to share his adventure with the townsfolk, organizing storytelling sessions at the local library. He wanted to inspire other children to embark on their own journeys. With Mia and Lila by his side, they created a club for young adventurers, encouraging kids to explore their imaginations and face their fears. As weeks turned into months, the club grew, and soon, Willow Creek was filled with children eager to explore, learn, and dream. Leo discovered that adventure could be found anywhere, even in the mundane. They ventured to the local park, created treasure hunts, and even organized camping trips in their backyards. Through their activities, Leo and his friends fostered a sense of community and belonging. They learned that each challenge faced was a stepping stone toward growth, and each friendship formed was a treasure more valuable than gold. One day, while sitting under the stars, Leo reflected on everything he had experienced. "I never imagined that one little map could change our lives," he said, a smile spreading across his face. "It's not just the map," Mia replied. "It's the courage to follow it." As time passed, Leo learned that every adventure, whether real or imagined, shaped who he was. He realized that the greatest treasure wasn't the destination, but the friendships forged and the courage found along the way. With his heart full of dreams and his spirit ready for anything, Leo knew that this was just the beginning. Together with Mia, Lila, and their newfound friends, he would face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing they could conquer anything as long as they believed in themselves. They were not just adventurers, they were dreamers with a mission to inspire others. And so, in the little town of Willow Creek, the story of Leo, the dreamer, became a legend, a reminder that dreams are worth chasing, that friendships can light the darkest paths, and that with courage and love, anything is possible. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And for more fun stories, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. See you next time.